Hi everyone, I'm Surbhi. I welcome you all on Equipoiseclasses Classes YouTube channel. So in this series, what we are doing is that we are reading economics from Tamil Nadu Board Economics book, and we've already covered 4 videos covering the following topics like what is macroeconomics, what is economy and different types of economy, what are economic systems, and there are 3 economic systems in which we have only covered 2 till now, which is capitalism and socialism. Today we are going to do mixed economy. Yes, guys, you heard me right. So I'll share the screen and then let's quickly begin from where we left yesterday. And a new video of this series goes live every Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Just a disclaimer. And now let's quickly go on with the video. So till now, we have covered 2 extremes. We know that socialism is one extreme where government is controlling, owning everything, owning and also controlling government. Other extreme is capitalism, where private players are owning and controlling everything. So in this extreme, there's no role where government is taking control, taking charge, and in a way being the dictator or the discriminator. Here, the private sector has no interference. Whereas when the private player is the in charge owner controller of everything, their government has no interference. Just that here there's freedom, there's role of market forces, and there's important role of demand and supply which determines the prices. So government cannot control, everything happens according to the economy but also with the motive of gaining profit. Whereas here, on this extreme where government is controlling everything, government is being the command economy, where government is actually deciding what to produce, how much to produce, for whom to produce, everything, how to produce, everything is being decided by the government. Prices are being decided by the government. There is no role of private player or freedom or possibility of making choices. There's nothing like that. So these are 2 extreme central points. Okay, that is what you can see in the diagram. Okay, here you see pure planned economy that is controlled by the government. Okay, that is also communism. Here, pure competition, pure free market economy controlled by private sector. In between, somewhere there is mixed economy. So what you can see, socialist economy, you can see socialist economy as China, Venezuela, North Korea is a very good example of socialist economy. Whereas capitalist economy, you can see France, Sweden, Japan, US. Okay, but there are mixed economic systems as well, where both the systems coexist. How? In a mixed economy, both private and public sectors coexist and work together towards economic development. So right now, there's no public welfare agenda where government is only controlling, or there's no profit maximization entire agenda which the private sector is controlling. We are somewhere in the middle where both agendas are being fulfilled because of the coexistence of both the system, where both are coming together. So you can't be, I'm standing at this extreme, you're standing at this extreme, and we are not diverging. So that means we cannot work together in life. We'll always stay apart and we'll work towards our goal. But if we decide to come together to a mid ground where both of us coexist together, that means from here on, we can lead to economic development. Okay, a holistic development. So mixed economy is that. In a combination of both capitalism and socialism, it tends to eliminate evils of both. So exactly, if I am standing here, I'm saying I will not diverge, I will not budge from my location. If you're standing here, you are saying I will not budge from my location. So what can we do? We won't, we have both our evils or both our limitations, good and bad. But when we come together, keeping aside our ego, so then we are together, and then we'll function together. That means both are evils, both of us, like both evils have died down, and now we have decided to put down our ego and come together to function together for betterment. Every time it happens for betterment. So what is happening here? Both the evils of capitalism and socialism are being eliminated. In these economies, resources are owned, okay, by individuals, and government, uh, okay, both controlled and owned by both of them. Partially, some industries will be controlled and owned by private sector, some will be by government sector. What are the economies that are example? India, England, France, Brazil. These are the example of mixed economy. What are the features? Ownership and property, ownership of property and means of production. So the means of production and properties are owned by both of them will function together. Now there's equality. There's not like मैं ही सही हूँ, आप ही सही हो, okay, we'll come together to function. That is what socialist and capitalism and socialism have decided. And once they are together, they are mixed. That is why it is mixed economy. Okay, coexistence of both. That is what we know. Economic planning, the central planning authority prepares the economic plans. National plans are drawn up by the government, and both private and public sector abide. So government plans up, and then both the sectors abide. Both the sectors take charge. Solution or to economic problems, the basic problems of what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, and how to distribute are solved through price mechanism as well as state intervention. So what happens is demand and supply are determining the price. Everything price mechanism is happening according to the freedom of market. But in between, what happens is if these are diverging or if private players are misusing their powers, then the state will also intervene, as happens in India. Okay, freedom and control through private sector, though private sector has freedom to own resources, produce goods and services, and distribute the same, the overall control on economic activities resets with the government. Okay, then we have merits, because of both of them decided to come together and function together. What are the benefits or the merits of this will coincide with the merits of this, and now they will function together. So rapid economic growth will happen. Rapid economic growth, balanced economic growth, proper utilization of resources, economic inequality will also be there, and special advantages to the society will be there, because government will always safeguard the interest of the workers and weaker sections. Okay, so nobody will able to be discriminate. Like if the private sector is owning, they will also not be able to discriminate the entire society, because they know that government is watching. Okay, koi to dekh raha hai aapko. So you will also be conscious. But demerits bhi hai. Lack of coordination is a thing. Like within government also there's so much lack of coordination that we read what is red tapeism and everything. Okay, bureaucracy and loopholes and everything. So within government itself, if there are so many loopholes and lack of coordination, so if when they'll come with private sector, there will be lack of coordination. Private sector would want something, public sector would want something else. Competitive attitude, that would be there. Both of them would want to prove that we are right. Inefficiencies would also be there, because bureaucracy is like little lethargic, and there's red tapeism, and there's lack of motivation. But private sector is extremely competitive, because their aim is to get the profit. So there, between that, there would be some or the other inefficiency. Fear of nationalization, of course, in the mixed economy, the fear of nationalization discourages private entrepreneurs in their business operation, because then every rule is being made and conducted by government. So they are worried that if they want to do something, because with the aim of maximizing profit, government may sometime intervene. A very good example of this is every year, because of elections, government is restricting trade activities, particularly exports. So at times government restrict export of something, or pulses, or tur dal, or rice, or something else. So people who are producing rice, who want to sell it to the foreign countries, to the countries who are demanding rice, so they get affected, because then those countries find other buyers, and then they are at loss. So this is a very good example, a fear of nationalization for mixed economies. Since India is also one of the mixed economy, that is why we are discussing this. Then widening inequality, yes, that's there. There is widened inequality, because ownership of resources, law of inheritance, and profit motive of people widens the gap between the rich and the poor. So that's it. And I think this is the comparison table, a very good table. You can pause, you can take a screenshot, where owner of means private ownership in capitalism, public ownership in socialism, and both private and public in mixedism, because it's both. So their economic motive is also social welfare and profit motive. So everything that's here and here, this will add up to equal to here. Okay, so that's it. That is the government role. You can see, you can look at the table. Major problem, inequality, inefficiency, both inequality and inefficiency. Okay, so with that, we have come to an end of this video. I'll just do this so that you can take a screenshot of this particular table, because this is very good. And I would want to wrap up this video here itself. And thank you so much for staying tuned. Our first week, I think, has passed really smoothly. I'll see you with another video with further like the concepts of stock and flow, circular flow of income, and then continued topics from Monday, because today is Friday and I believe Saturdays are for something else. So what is happening right now, guys, is that what are we following on this channel? That you will get every Monday to Friday 4 p.m. this book reading and economic concept videos. These are, I've kept it small and short so that even if you don't want to read the entire book or chapter, you can read the particular topics that you want to. That is why I'm keeping these videos really short. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days when you'll get current affair, important topics, important economic topics from current affair. And then not from this Saturday, Sunday, but from next Saturday, Sunday onwards, what I'm planning from October, I am planning a dedicated Saturdays and Sundays for CUET economics, where we'll solve actual past year papers. So that is what will happen on Sundays and Saturdays. Weekend pe hum CUET padenge. So because I don't want you to get out of touch from CUET. So weekend we'll stick to CUETs. And with that, we have come to an end of this video, and I'll see you probably on Monday. Okay, with a new and a fresh video. So stay tuned, guys, and take care. A happy weekend to all of you. Thank you so much.